Roland Martin. Just when I thought people on TV, political pundits, reporters, couldn't get any more obvious with their political affiliation and their bias, here you are on TV One berating this pastor, berating him like there's no tomorrow. The pastor's name was Steve Parson of Richmond Christian Center right here in Virginia. And a pastor is not going to be a political pundit. They're not going to be a radio personality. They're not even going to be somebody like me that is somewhat used to talking to people in the business sense. You know, I'm self-employed. I have my own website at anthonyblogan.com where I do a lot of marketing materials and stuff. So I talk on the phone a lot. I have meetings a lot. I know how to talk business and talk about political stuff. When you have a pastor, these guys aren't really that well versed in talking about that kind of stuff because their first and foremost priority should be talking about the word. What's going on in the word? You know, what's going on in the community. You know, when you're preparing your sermon for Sundays or Wednesdays or Saturdays, whenever you preaching to your congregation, you have to have things prepared that will connect to your parishioners. Okay, you're not thinking about so much about politics like somebody like Roland Martin is all the time. So Roland Martin gets to interviewing him on his TV show. I think it was on TV One. I think it's Roland Martin's TV show, and he had Steve Parsons on there. Steve Parson, pardon me. And it was about the Trump meeting because Steve Parson was there. Now Roland starts off asking him pretty simple questions like, you know, what were some of the policies, what was being said. Steve Parson answered the question pretty directly, just like anybody will answer the question. An average person would answer the question. He said that Trump would pretty much lower the taxes, bring more jobs back home, incentivize inner cities to be able to bring businesses there because all of the pastors were in agreement with one thing. The meeting was about 2.5 hours long, and out of that 2.5 hours, 2 hours was dedicated towards economics because you got these pastors coming from these ghettos mostly, and people don't have any money. So obviously that's going to be the main question. Something obvious that he would do as president, Donald Trump, would be to lower taxes to be able to bring more jobs back home. That's very simple. But apparently that wasn't good enough for Roland Martin. Roland Martin wanted him to talk about specific policies. He wanted to talk about Black Lives Matter. He wanted him to talk about specific laws that he would put into action. Roland Martin talked to Steve Parson like he was a politician. And it's like, come on, man. Why would you do that? And he was doing it in a way to make him look like a fool to Roland Martin's audience. Okay. Roland Martin's audience is mostly black folks that are liberals. A lot of misinformed, uninformed, uneducated people, unfortunately. They think they're educated, they think they know what's going on, but they really don't know anything. So when you present your questions like that, it's a dog whistle to somebody like me because I see what he's doing. He's trying to attack him and try to make him look like a fool. And I also know about Roland Martin. Take a look at this.
All right. That is it for us. I do got to ask you, do you know how to wobble?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you know how to wobble?
I don't.
You know how to wobble? You just lost the black vote right there.
Yeah.
Karen, the black folks on your staff need to teach you how to do the wobble. Trust me.
Can you show me how you do it?
Oh, I can show you how to do it. You're going to pick up some votes, trust me.
But I got to see it in order to know it.
You need some music. I don't really need the music, but I'm just saying.
Okay, who can show me? Come on, don't be shy.
I told y'all Black Network we do a little bit different.
Well, you raised it. Now don't leave me hanging out here.
You want to put my iPod on? I got music.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, plug this up right now. Y'all know I'll put it on now. Secretary Clinton, it's a pleasure. Thank you so very much. Claflin thanks you as well. Round of applause, please. Democratic presidential candidate.
Thank you, Roland.
Secretary Hillary Clinton. That's how I told you I don't need the music. Don't let the ascot fool you.
You see, Roland Martin is essentially on Hillary Clinton's campaign team. Now, don't get me to talking. Don't call me talking about, oh, you're slandering them, you're libeling. Look, if you host a town hall meeting and you're so lovey-dovey and all this and that with Hillary Clinton, you get on stage and shuck and buck, doing the wobble, shaking your chest with Hillary Clinton on stage. I don't think you would do that with Donald Trump. I don't think you would do that with any GOP candidate. You know, and you may see he talk about Karen. He mentioned Karen. That's Karen Finney. Karen Finney is Hillary Clinton's spokesperson, or may have been recently. I've seen her be on TV after a RNC debate answering questions in lieu of Hillary Clinton as her spokesperson. So he knows these people that are on Hillary Clinton's staff. He knows Hillary Clinton. He's cool with them. I'm sure that he's in Washington, D.C. all the time. I'm pretty sure TV1 is a station that's based in Northern Virginia, so he's in D.C. all the time. I'm sure he's at some of these DNC parties and functions and dinners. Roland Martin is basically a member of the DNC. So, of course, he'll take the opportunity to electronically lynch his own brother, a man of God, to appease not only his Democrat masters, but also his liberal electronic parishioners. And it's really a shame. It's really a shame that he has to do that, because we're supposed to be coming together as one, as black people, you know, kumbaya. But look at what you have. You have people like Roland Martin. You have people like Jamal Bryant. You have Barack Hussein Obama. These people, the Loretta Lynch. You have these people that are planted or grow in the black community that just tear it apart. And Roland Martin is right at the front lines. That's all I got to say. Comment, rate, share, subscribe. Peace.